Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. We'll be starting shortly, so now would be a great time for you to settle into your seats. And welcome to the beautiful new Diamond Head Theater. Diamond Head Theater has long been a valued neighbor of Kapi'olani Community College, and we are so grateful that they once again raised the curtain for an encore celebration this afternoon. In addition to plays, Diamond Head Theater is a musical theater facility that offers educational and volunteer opportunities to the community, like acting, dance, singing lessons for adults and children. If you'd like to learn more about how you can be a part of this wonderful theater community, talk to our house manager, Brando, and pick up a pamphlet as you leave this evening. We extend a very special mahalo to the staff of the Diamond Head Theater for their generous assistance today. And before we get started, we'd like to ask your kukua to please take a moment to silence your devices for consuming all food and drinks outside the theater. And while you celebrate your graduates, you refrain from using noisemakers, poppers, and confetti. We do want to be invited back here again in the future for another award-winning performance. To remain seated during the ceremony and to limit conversation so everyone can enjoy the celebration. And I have been told that performances for Tootsie have been extended, so please go online and grab your tickets for that. So, without further ado, let's commence our spring 2024 commencement. Families, loved ones, friends, if you're comfortable in doing so, please rise as we welcome the class of 2024. Mahalo, everyone. Please be seated. Oh, those magical strains of pomp and circumstance. Aloha mai kako. Welcome to the 2024 Spring Commencement Celebration for Kapi'olani Community College. Aloha, I'm Dave Evans, Professor of Tourism in the Hospitality and Tourism Education Department. So you might say I'll serve as your tour guide through this evening's journey. First of all, mahalo to Palakiko Yagodich and Joseph Yoshida for the Ho'okani I Kapu, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, Nava'a Napoleon, for his Oli, and the Native Hawaiian candidates for degree, along with faculty and staff who presented the Campus Oli Holo chant to set sail. Welcome, family, friends, loved ones, faculty, honored guests, and alumni of Kapi'olani Community College. Mahalo for being a part of today's celebration. This is truly a day for everyone to be proud of. For the graduates, many of you will be the first in your families to graduate from college. Many of you worked while going to school, were single parents, returned to college after military service or to change careers. Some of you learned in a language that was not native to you, and some of you overcame learning challenges to earn your degrees. And many of you did this during the coronavirus pandemic. Congratulations. KCC Cheer Squad, what have you got to say? KCC Cheer Squad in the house, ladies and gentlemen. They definitely brought their A game. I hope all the graduates did too, because we're still adding up all of our scores for final exams. Just want to let you know that. We're delighted to welcome a very special guest joining us this afternoon from the University of Hawaii System, Vice President Kerry Okinaga, Vice President for Legal Affairs, University General Counsel for the UH System. Always good to have an attorney in the house. Representing the class of 2024, please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Ashley Sabore, culinary arts student. Ashley?
Aloha. My name is Ashley Sabore, and I'm honored to have been chosen as the commencement speaker to represent the class of 2024. I would like to take a moment to thank the students, teachers, families, and staff who made these past few years everything they were. All the life lessons, laughs, and delicious food wouldn't have been possible without you. Getting my culinary arts degree at KCC has taught me so much more about life than just learning how to cook. Here are 5 things I've learned that hopefully will be of value to you all moving forward in life, whether in or out of the kitchen. One very important thing that I've learned is mise en place, or simply putting in place. This is something that is stressed to us over and over again in the kitchen by our chefs here at KCC, and the value of it is often not appreciated until you are in the middle of throwing all of your ingredients in a hot pan and realize you don't have the one thing you need ready. I know I've been there more than once. This is something that is not only very important while cooking, but also on a day-to-day basis. With any task we take on, as long as we are prepared, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Another hot topic in the culinary world is sharpening your knives. We all have these essential items in all different career paths. They are staples. We cannot do our jobs without them. I personally have really learned the value of taking care of the things that take care of us. Cut and cut again. As some of us continue on to carry our knife bags to and from our cars, and others carry tools that they need for their new careers, let us be thankful for all the mental tools that KCC gave us, and remember to keep them sharp. Coming into culinary school as a 27-year-old, I had plenty of time to make a lot of mistakes in my own kitchen. Something that was never explained to me was allowing the pan to get hot before you add food to it. Life-changing. Coming from the mainland, where the fast-paced life is normal, My days were all about efficiency and the fastest way to complete every task at hand. Learning how to cook, and I mean really cook, has taught me the beauty of patience and really being present with what you are doing. Patience has been something KCC has brought to my life, and hopefully yours too, because this is something we can always cherish and never forget moving back into the workforce. We have all been told to listen to our guts, but in these last few years, I have been told more than once to listen to your food and feel it, because it will talk to you. You just have to open your mind. I'll never forget the first time I left perfect grill marks on a piece of meat in the Ohello building. For those of you who know me, know this was last month. Besides the point, I finally trusted myself and gained the confidence to complete this trying task. Let us stay open-minded and always remember the confidence and knowledge we gained on this campus to move on and accomplish greatness. The last big takeaway that I cannot go without saying is doing your dishes. Being in the dish pit is something that some of us are more familiar with than others. It is not glamorous by any means, but it is a necessity. You cannot create the beautiful, mind-blowing, taste bud tingling, never forget plates of food without the inevitable endless pile of dirty dishes. In life, there are beautiful, mind-blowing, amazing moments, but let us not forget the pile of dishes behind the scenes that made these times possible. It might not be our favorite, but finding the motivation to get through cleaning that stack of dishes always leads to a clean kitchen that is ready for tomorrow's adventure. Although there might not be a recipe for life, if we continue to mise en place, sharpen our knives, wait until the pan is hot, listen to our food, and do the dishes, we can always, kulia I kanu'u, strive for the highest. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Very well said, Ashley. Thank you so much. Mise en place. I think that's a lesson for all of us. Always be prepared in everything we do. I was just thinking as Ashley was speaking, I spent my life as a hotel manager, and there were two particular words that I learned anytime that I went into the kitchen. Those two words are, yes, chef. Served me well. Should serve anybody in the kitchen well. Delivering our courses and degrees through quality distance education modalities has always been a top priority for our college and essential for all institutions of higher education in order to survive the COVID pandemic. Kapi'olani Community College is proud to have been recognized as one of the top leading community college institutions in online learning. In order to recognize the extraordinary efforts of our faculty and develop and deliver online education, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, Nava'a Napoleon, will now present the Excellence in Online Teaching Award.
Hui, aloha mai kākou, aloha. So, the Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs Excellence in Online Teaching Award recognizes outstanding educators who teach online courses at Kapi'olani Community College. The Excellence in Online Teaching Award nomination criteria focused on a strong educational philosophy appropriate to online teaching and learning, an outstanding and engaging course site, and meaningful interaction with students. Nominations were submitted by students and peers, and I am delighted to announce, I've never spoken such good English in my life. No leila e olelo Hawaii ana wau no ke kahi minu ke pokoleloa. No leila no ke ia makana no ka a'o ana mau ka punai vele he makana ia e eo aku ia Michelle Dela Cruz.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. If the faculty marshals would begin guiding our students to the stage for the presentation of the candidates. And handling the hardest task of all this afternoon, Erica Diaz, Hawaii Pacific Resources Librarian, Grant Itumitsu, Department Chair, Culinary Arts, and Allison Ota, Electronic Resources Librarian, will be pronouncing the names of each of our candidates. With the support of UH Vice President Kerry Okinaga, the Kapi'olani Community College Executive Leadership Team will be presenting each graduate with their diplomas. Dr. Misaki Takabayashi, Chancellor. Roy Yamaguchi, Executive Director of the Culinary Institute of the Pacific. Nava'a Napoleon, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Dr. Lori Burke, Incoming Interim Dean for Hospitality, Culinary, Business, Legal, and Technical Education. Dr. Carol Hoshko, Assistant Dean of Community and Continuing Education. Karen Boyer, Interim Dean for Health Academic Programs. And Sarah Bremser, Department Chair, Arts and Humanities. During the presentation of candidates, please enthusiastically cheer along with the KCC cheer squad. Have I mentioned them? For your loved ones and friends, and thank you for remaining seated as we celebrate our graduates.
The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of an Associate's in Science in Culinary Arts. Siraj Bahadur Busnet. Suan Jung. Kekamano Hea Pomai Ka'i o Kalai Na'an. Ashley Sabore. Kamele Nahe Kai. Erica J. Leung. Paul Hennessy Kutzen. Raniel J. Gano. Jason Wong. Senala Po. Angeline Stone. Po Yu Huang. The following candidates are being recognized for their completions of an Associate's in Science Culinary Arts, concentration in Pastry Arts. Rosa Blanca Rodriguez. Mariah Teresa Concepcion. Donna Yuong. Emily Roberts. Ying Hu. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of a KCC FARTech. Patricia Parker.
The following candidates from McKinley High School are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Pharmacy Technician. Jennifer Dawn. Sadie Miyashiro. The following candidates from Farrington High School are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Pharmacy Technician. Hannah Lou Aguilar. Shira Gwen Quero. Hyacinth Dakanai. The following candidates from Kaiser High School are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Pharmacy Technician. Nikayla Noelani Sentra. Kyla Fa'ipu'u. Brooke Fujiwara. Itzel D. Lopez. Vayata Yarbrough. The following candidates from Waipahu High School are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Pharmacy Technician. Joy Bell Parinas. Danielle Jordan Gayano. Janelle Aguilar Baptista. Althea Valenzuela. Gwyneth Sebastian Baliscao. Cadence Malong Miguel. Wemsy Faith Kalinao. Angel Therese Martinez Borja. Noreen Samantha Agpalsa. Alwin Jonathan Pagdilao. Hector Manayan. Keisha Leigh Ancheta. Shurla Palencia Gamiao.
The following candidates from Kailua High School are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Phlebotomy. Jamie Dudua. Leah Kalaiva'a. Sorry. Malia Mierzwa. Mason Lapinad Sorgent. Kaiten Waldo. Hannah Kyla Fabinal. Kayla Baluing. Jessica Akane Gibson. The following candidate from Castle High School is being recognized for their completion of a certificate of competence in phlebotomy. Kira Nagaki. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of an Associate in Science in Occupational Therapy Assistant. Barbara Michelle Kilioi Rocha. Genevieve Alize Garcia. Lorena Magno. Erin Yoshioka. Glenna Lynn Curioso. Shane Laika Corpuz. Beatrice Anama. Alistair Jiang Hu Valdez. The following candidates are being recognized for the completion of an Associate in Science in Radiologic Technology. Breja Kaires. Shay Ikehara. Courtney Long. Lauren Mia Kawakami. Raymond Kanai III. Koa Lukela. Sage Mojica. Kelsey Monticalvo. Vincent Nguyen. Tiffany Okinaga. Michelle Fan. Edward Su. Nick Swenstad. Christopher Viernes. Remy Visaya. Kenzie Wan. Tristan Yoshida.
The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Emergency Medical Technician. Angel Michelle Naea. Jenny Neal. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Competence in Community Health Worker. Hemrina Kedjman. Winnie Rose Arellano. Joanna May Bayelos. Maizel Athea Mateo. Rochelle Blue Valera. Pauline Keith Figuracion. Deja Le Pacada. Rianne Nicole Laeno. Roldan Pineda. Christian Dave Tangonan. Alexander Hernandez. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of a Associate in Science Respiratory Care. Elizabeth Kalahiki. Maricris Guerrero. Jessica No. Denise King. Tiffany Rome Lauren Talisan. Shiradel Ann Laforteza. Micah Tyra. Chiharu Hanagata. Michelle Aoki. Shaylee Rianne Cesar. Arsen J. Butai. Joshua Peralta. Selu Fukufuka Kanon Gata Makihele. Ralph Christian Bokobo Pastor. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of a Certificate of Completion in Medical Assisting. Isabel Aguirre. Phoenix Allen. Charmaine Princess Bautista Pagarigan. Kahea Kulani O'Neill.
The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of an Associate in Science in Medical Laboratory Technician. Eva Evercrest. Shani Huang. Rimeja Paula Salvador. Joy Karen William. Jillian Takamoto. Ayako Y. Marco Antonio Leon Herrera. Jeremy de Guzman Atento. Aaron Salvador. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of an Associate in Science in Physical Therapist Assistant. Edward Ventura Rimondo, Jr. Dylan Enriquez. Pat Leatherman. Steen Tsutsumi. The Jesse Temple. Mara Ramos. Kira Prokuski. Jesse Solomon. Min Kyung Jun. Kayla Nicole Sagan Gomes. Jennifer Manaea. Ashley Clower. Judy Ann Ramos. Gabriel Victor Garcia. The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of a nurse aid concentration. Joy Ordez Kasuga. Chelsea J. Abordonado. Sarah Yomes Kunha Ling.
The following candidates are being recognized for their completion of an Associate of Science in Nursing. Justin Okol. Chantel Joy Catalina Marquez. Tracy Yoshino. Nicole Yoshiko Dumlao. Raynell Arakawa. Krista Higashi. Anna Barley. Madeline Morgan. Donna Pai. Andrew Dylan Yasukochi. Kian Kahiao Aquino. Tyler Bart. Rochelle Babayan. Jesus Tomas. Renlyn Stone. Heidi Sawinski. Marianne Mariano. Holly Ann Toma. Jeffrey Bokiren. Troy Montclair Barrett. Irene Lee. Lenora Yong Yosores Tan. Jianxin Chen. Jamie Beck.
Your squad, how we doing? Are you staying hydrated? It's game day. Real important to stay hydrated. So if you got one more in you, how about leading all of us in a big round of applause for all of the commencement graduates? Nice. That was very nice. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening. This is Chef Roy Yamaguchi, who has worked in the restaurant industry for more than 4 decades, operating more than 40 restaurants around the world, most of them bearing his name. Chef Roy is one of the founding members of the Hawaii Regional Cuisine Movement and is revered for his culinary skills. He is most known as an innovator of Hawaii-inspired cuisine, an eclectic blend of cooking traditions created with fresh ingredients from the islands. In 1993, he was honored with the prestigious James Beard Best Pacific Northwest Chef Award. Chef Roy now takes the helm as the executive director of the Culinary Institute of the Pacific, just down the road from where we are now. In addition to his vast culinary knowledge and experience he brings to KCC, Chef Roy is generously donating his entire executive director salary to the UH Foundation to fund scholarships for culinary students. Please join me in welcoming the 2024 commencement keynote speaker, Chef Roy Yamaguchi.
Thank you.
So many duties here. Thank you.
Okay. How's everyone doing? Hey, how's that cheerleading squad over here? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, getting to my age, fortunate or unfortunate, you gotta wear glasses, and a lot of times, I can't remember why I'm here. Okay? But anyways, Chancellor, the Vice Chancellors, faculty, staff, honorable guest, Ohana loved ones, and of course, our awesome graduating class of 2024. Come on, guys. When you guys on stage, man, you guys were going at it. You gotta keep that vibe going. Okay? You guys are completely different from when I used to walk on campus. Because every time I said hello, you guys would turn around or not say anything. But tonight, you have all that energy. Keep that energy going because that's the energy you're going to need to go through life, okay? So I'm extremely humbled. And I'm honored to be here tonight, to be able to be your keynote speaker. I think one of the only things we're missing tonight so far, and maybe we can make it up, is the Roy's Hot Chocolate Souffle. Huh? With a little ice cream, some raspberry sauce or something. But anyways, you know, I want to talk and make some points tonight because I think, you know, as I was going through, you know, like after school and starting to work and stuff, and there, you know, there was a lot of people that I ran across that kind of gave me some points of what maybe I should concentrate on. But, you know, we make choices, right? We make a lot of choices every day. Making choices about eating, going out and doing all kinds of stuff. But there's a gentleman by the name of Graham Brown who once said, life is about choices. Some we regret, some we're proud of, and some that haunt us forever. Can you relate to that? And I know that feeling very well. And the message from all of that is we are what we choose to be. So all of you, take this opportunity, okay? Take this opportunity to create the tomorrow that you want, because that's what you're going to need, because there's a lot of people out there that are wanting to take the same job you have, okay? And you have to be loud and clear that you want to be the person that's going to take that helm, take that job, and move forward. So, you know, start thinking about all these different choices life has to offer and the choices that you want to make for yourself and the people around you. And it all starts with attitude. You know, I always say, someone that has a bad attitude, I wouldn't hire, okay? And at the end of the day, they also say, any challenges facing you are not as important as the attitude you have towards it. And that will determine not only your personal life, but can also determine your business life. So keep that in mind. And, you know, with Ashley's comments earlier about cooking, you know, I'm a true believer that if everyone went through the culinary programs and worked in restaurants, there would be more peace on this earth. You know, there's something about breaking bread, eating a bowl of rice, and learning about people's culture. And that's what happens when you dine. That's what happens when you kind of come together and eat, because you get a chance to learn about people's philosophies and culture and their wantings and likings and stuff. So always remember that. Also, discipline. You know, when it comes to working, you know, I always say you have to have discipline. Without discipline, we're nothing, okay? Because if you don't have discipline, you're not going to follow through and do the things that should be done. And at the end of the day, I can say that I feel a lot better when I'm disciplined and when I'm not, okay? Because there's things that you may regret that you don't do. And by being disciplined, you know you'll do it. But you have to work at it. Okay, so when it comes to pay, I know a lot of you are probably thinking about money, but don't let that job, don't let that pay stop you from sacrificing maybe the happiness that you can find or that passion that you may get from doing something else. And I always say in some of my meetings that we have with the chancellor that I like to be the disruptor. Okay, why can't we be the disruptor? Why can't we challenge people? Okay? That's our duty in life, to be able to disrupt and to change ways. Maybe the UH system? It's a joke. It's a joke, but not really. So, there's a lot of things I want to talk about, and, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time, but, I'm going to move on and talk about something else that's really important. Life is short, and one of my good friends once said, life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. So, it's never too early to start marketing yourself, okay? But you have to do it with quiet confidence, and you have to do it with humbleness, okay? But go out there and promote yourself, because it takes years to promote, takes years for people to know who you are, okay? But don't ruin it, because a lot of times what you build up over years and years can go away in seconds. So always remember that whatever you do, there's someone around you with that cell phone, okay? You never know. But to finish this, I want to say a quote by a good friend of mine, Tony Robbins. And he once said, life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. So like many families that have been harvesting salt for many generations, salt connects the ocean with land. And I've been fortunate enough to have been given salt from families from Hanapepe. For generations and generations, they would go out and farm salt. And all they would do is to give that salt to other members in the community or the people that they know throughout life, so that they can spread their knowledge, their passion, their loving with others, okay? And of course, you can season your steak with that also. But it's all about healing communities, and it's all about passing on what they've learned to the future generations and to their friends, families, and strangers. So when you leave here, if I can just ask you to do one thing, and that is, to me, the most important, is to be nice to each other and to be able to help others in need. Nothing else really matters. You take care of your family, the people that are around you, but taking care of others is something that you should really consider doing. So to kind of end this, there's a gentleman by the name of Sid Banks who said, life as we know it is a divine dream, surrounded within the boundaries of time, space, and matter. So I know that time is one of the most important things in my life, okay? And the people that give time to you, you should really appreciate that. So as you leave this campus tonight, thank all those that have helped you along the way and supported you. Make it a point to stay connected with your school. Be a proud alumni. Give back when it's possible. And I like to say this loud and clear. Dream big. Work hard, but play harder. Congratulations. Have a great journey. Imua. I gotta say one last thing. Half of the things that I was gonna say, I forgot. So later on, maybe I can go back on TV or something and then read the other half. But anyways, thank you. Mahalo.
Thank you, Chef. And I'm sure as we do forget things, we'll not forget the toilet roll story. I think that will stay with us. Thank you, Chef. You know, it is truly an honor for us at Kapi'olani Community College to have Roy Yamaguchi associated with the Culinary Institute of the Pacific. That is a very, very big feather in our cap. I also continually always think of Roy and thank Roy for putting Hawaii on the culinary global stage with the Hawaii regional cuisine. And also just too, on a personal note, think about how many times we've enjoyed wonderful moments with family and friends celebrating nights like tonight. So how about everybody we'll go to a Roy's restaurant after that. Where do we want to go? Yeah? See you about what, 7 o'clock? But really, when you think about it, those moments, as he talked about, sharing food together and having moments together, and I'm sure that will be the case, you know, for many of you tonight. Our Chancellor, Dr. Misaki Takabayashi, will now preside over the conferral of degrees, and who better to make it all official than our own Dr. Brandon Chun, who will lead the graduates in the most important tassel turn. So graduates, please stand, and if you would face the stage.
You ready? Family, are you ready up there? Okay, graduates. As Chancellor of Kapi'olani Community College, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree or certificate earned, with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Now, graduates, I would like to ask you to turn to face the audience, back that way.
Good afternoon, students. I have the honor and privilege of leading you in the tassel turn today. The tassel turn is a time-honored tradition in higher education and marks your transition from student to graduate. But before we do that, please take a moment to say thank you to all of the members here that have come to see you and to support you in your journey. So please take a moment to say thank you. And on the count of 3, we're going to turn our tassels from right to left. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present to you Kapi'olani Community College's graduating class of 2024. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. The faculty marshals will now lead you in the recessional. Guests, please stay seated to allow our graduates to exit first. Our ushers will let you know when you can begin exiting the theater. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. We invite graduates and guests to continue the celebration outside at the Lay Zone, located in the theater parking lot. Everyone have a wonderful summer and happy Mother's Day to all of our moms.